Привет, люди, the Cossackhetman. Hello everyone, it's Cossackhetman. Today, reshooting quick video. I made another kind of long-winded rant about what I'm going to talk to you guys about, which is channel update and then personal update on some information. Number one, my name is Eric Tkachuk. I can share that with you now comfortably because I've gotten out of the security industry. Now, why did I get out of the security industry? Well, kind of like what I was talking about with in my last personal update. Lots of shit hit the fan in the place I was living last, which is in Victoria, BC. Kind of an interesting circle of events, if you will. A lot of you guys are from the Metatron channel, and probably watch Skull as well, Skullagrim. Skull and I met a couple times. I used to practice quite a lot in Blood and Iron. I know Eric Bailey very well. Started doing Blood and Iron when they were doing it out of the University of Victoria campus before they opened up their studio in Victoria proper. So, but I only met him a couple of times. I was very busy with work, as well as, you know, Skull, just like he says in his videos, he is very much, he keeps to himself, and I also, like I said, didn't go very many times, so, and I never talked with him directly. I was a little bit of a shy guy myself, like to keep to myself as well. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. We all kind of know each other a little bit, so it's kind of an interesting small world, if you will. So, you know, out of respect for my previous industry, I had to keep my identity safe. You know, the people that, you know, my loved ones and myself, you know, in case any people that I dealt with, if they wanted to come after me or whatnot. But I don't really have to worry about that anymore. I'm not living in Victoria anyways. I'm now back in Edmonton, Alberta, hence the lovely snow. So I'm still based here in Canada. So to Rosita, not Rosita, what was it? Rostityev, I can't, Malia or something. Anyways, good catch on the Canadian accent, because I try to pick up, speech pathology is something I've always been very interested in, and something that was part of my training and that I've practiced very much over the years. So I've been in Canada for about 6 years now, and everything that I've talked with you guys from before is true in terms of where I grew up, my upbringing, things of that nature. Still 100% true. Never falsified any of those details. I just kept quite a bit of my details under wraps, including my name. So my first name is Eric. Like I said, my last name is Tkachuk. So Eric, not a very Slavic first name, and that is because on my mom's side there is some German, so that's where that influence comes from, if you will. My mom really liked the name because of the meaning of it being eternal or all-powerful ruler. So thanks, Mom. But yeah, anyways, so that's who I am, and just wanted to share that with you guys. I want to be as open from this point forward as possible, especially in the next umpteen videos that I'm releasing. That way it feels like you guys, I have a better, more authentic connection with you guys and you guys with me. So just wanted to give you this update, give you this video, to give you that, and then I'm going to now cut from this into the video that I shot earlier that has the other section on the Q&A, where I answer some of the questions, or rather, yeah, some of the questions that you guys have asked in the past few months that I haven't been able to get back to, as well as some of your guesses on the last video about where a lot of the items in my house are from. So without further ado, we'll cut to that and enjoy the rest of the video, comrades. Yeah, and I nearly forgot. Yeah, so why did I get out of the security industry? Well, lots of reasons I can't really talk about, but we're just going to call it occupational health and safety things, as well as just the company that I was working for and then helping to manage at my young age. Yeah, just things were horrible, and got in a bad few incidents, and yeah, now I'm working in the public service industry for the government, or the public sector as they call it. So just doing policy analyst kind of stuff. Yeah. So, because of that, I'm actually able to have a little bit more of a voice, and like I said, a more authentic connection with you guys. So I appreciate that, and I do appreciate just having a better quality of life, and that's why you have to excuse me, but I took some time for myself to move, get my life together, get things, big changes in my life, and just to get back on the horse and be a better person and healthier. So everything's going much better now, and yeah. So anyways, hope that you guys have a good rest of your guys' day, and my walk is almost done. Yeah. So anyways, like I said, take care. Silly Chesta. Baka. Q&A, if you will. So, alright. Historical origins and importance of Code Cossackhetman. This one's by just Nathaniel. My mother's maiden name was Kozak, spelled Kozak, or Z for the Americans out there. Is this in relation to the Cossacks? I do know that we have Slavic ancestry, but that's about as much as I know. If you know anything, I would be extremely grateful. Well, especially with that spelling, sir, I would most certainly hazard an easy guess as to yes. Either that or one of your ancestors was a freed person, a freed man, and then took that name on to indicate his status as a free man. But most certainly, most likely, he was a Cossack, and took the last name to show that status, like I said. In terms of where they could be from, that, my sir, is that I can't pin down, because the last name Cossack comes from actually a very wide range of countries, anywhere from the Balkan states, all the way through Hungary and into Ukraine and Russia. So awesome. Carrying on. Henna Bojan. This is a good one I want to respond to. Haplogroup investigations have shown that the Cossacks and the people around Kursk and Kharkov have the same genes, depending on the study and what groups were sampled. Cossacks is not a genetic predisposition, it is the way to live, or a way of life. Now, this statement, in a sense, is incorrect. Now, let me explain why before you go off the deep end. I completely agree with the fact that Cossacks, it was a way of life, and it was one. It depends. Long story short, it depends on the period of time and the location that you're talking about, because both are actually true. Especially for the Russian Federation currently, with the current Cossacks, and they've been fighting in the International Court of Justice for quite a few years, since their reemergence in the early 1990s for official ethnic group status, much like the Tartars enjoy, and that's for a lot of international and legal reasons, legal and rights and things of that nature. So it's an ongoing discussion, very heated discussion amongst the Cossacks in terms of who should be allowed to come into the Brotherhood. Is it based off of your lineage, your bloodlines? Because it's a point of pride that Cossacks know 6 generations before them, and that they can prove it, which is even harder in the region, given the region and the nature of it, like I said, with documents and stuff. So that's a very heated debate, and thus I want to just kind of indicate that for you, is that the Cossack way of life, it is a way of life. However, one's acceptance into it, historically and concurrently, has varied throughout time, and as such, that answer can be either a yes or a no. At one point in time, it was very much. At one point in time, it is very ethnographic. At other points in time, it was not ethnographic. It was very cultural and socioeconomic, and the things that brought them together to join that lifestyle. So just a little response to your comment there. In-house filming locations. Jazzman, thank you for putting out some good guesses here. So also thank you you inspired me to make this video and explain to everybody, yourself included, that I have not given up on this project, and I will continue to come at it strongly and in a better fashion. So you were close, very close. You were like everywhere around the actual place. That the chest piece, and that's what the other person, I gotta pull up their name, my goodness. It's not Cossack armor, but it is modeled after a type of horseman's armor. You were close. The yurts make you think Mongolia. Correct, you're close. But the patterns, Tajik, Kyrgyz, or Uzbek, you're so close. It is Kazakhstan. That's where that piece comes from, and those are the other type of Cossacks. So that was a cool that's a cool thing that I have, and it's a cool reference. The saber, the cognac, is also from there. So yeah, so that answers that question. The saber is from Kazakhstan. The chest piece is from Kazakhstan, and so is the camel whip as well. Camel and horse whip that is made from a deer's, what do you call that? Not paw, but their leg, if you will. But yeah. So why do I have a lot of stuff from Kazakhstan? Is because I lived there from when I was 8 until 12. I lived in Aktobe, Kazakhstan, which is very northwestern Kazakhstan, on the border, not too far from Yekaterinburg. So, yeah, that's a little piece of information that was not explained in any of my previous videos. So, a little something for you guys. What else did I have? Oh yeah, exactly. Now I confirmed it. Nelia Ratisyev. Yeah. Exactly. Good catch on the Canadian accent. Like I said, I've been practicing it since I've got here. So I think I'm progressively getting a little bit better at it. So, right on. Good catch on that. And yes. Andre K. That's right. That was his guess about it being Cossack armor. It is Kazakh armor. Close. Awesome. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in, listening to me blabber. We're going to carry on with the whole series of videos and the channel as a whole. We're going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying to bring these out. Hopefully one for you guys. Maybe 2 each week. We'll see what I can do. No promises, because I tend to suck when I actually make a promise. And when it comes to this channel, things keep seeming to pop up or whatnot. So, at least I delivered on what I said I was going to do at the start of this video, and given that to you guys. So I just want to be more open, easy flowing with you guys. You guys now know who I am. Obviously, I still like my channel and the persona of Cossackhetman, because I'm, I guess the hetman of this interesting little community that we have here of little, well, not little, but intellectual Cossacks and spiritual Cossacks, and you are all my bratya and siestre Cossacké. All right, so thank you guys for having any interest in this, and for, you know, sticking it out. I'm gonna edit the crap out of this video as best I can so that it's coherent and I'm not just super rambly. But that's everything.